The word quiet confidence has been going around, and I'm here to say that this is one of the most attractive qualities within a man today. The outside things you have don't define you. You've defined yourself. So you don't have to look for outside things to prove your worth. You have more energy to invest your time and your awareness into things that actually matter. And sure, go after the things you want, whether they're material or not. You are the creator of your reality. But the more you're trying to perform and entertain the world within the act you're playing, the more exhausted you're going to be. And I think that's something that a lot of men can maybe relate to, is you're exhausted within your days because you're not living a life that dedicates your time towards the things you actually want to be doing. And more importantly than that, who you want to be. You can have all the things, but if you're not happy within how you feel within yourself, then are you really successful? And a man who is confident doesn't find confidence through the things that can be easily taken away from him. See, that's the difference. A man who is truly confident is a man who is reassured within who he is. It's quiet and it's not loud. Because again, there's no need to prove himself. He can show up to an event, he can show up on a date, he can go to the grocery store, and he is so aware and so tapped into himself that his energy belongs to him. He's not distracted by the women on the street. He's not distracted by his phone going off. He's no longer distracted. And a lot of people just are distracted nowadays. There's so many things to be distracted by. But why are you investing your energy into this game you're playing? The game of trying to be better than the next or outshining another person. Using arrogance as a way to make you feel taller in rooms. But the men who can sit back and watch other people, even have the show, have the spotlight, and that doesn't make him feel insecure, that's a man who has built a solid foundation over who he is. So yeah, if guys get more attention, so what? It doesn't faze him. If a man has a nicer car than him, so what? The outside world no longer defines him. And he's actually more free than the people who have these things. He's not chained to outside validation. So he can walk into any room, any place, and actually have the spotlight. Because the spotlight is actually self-produced. It's not trying to get in the way of another person. You already have it facing you because it's coming from within. It's being produced from within. And that's what men need to understand. When you can get to a place in your life where you're a creator of your life and you use your mind actually for the betterment of your future and your now, that's a man who pours back into himself. He doesn't come into relationships or really any area of his life with an empty cup. And having a full cup nowadays matters. Because if you are giving and giving and giving to things, to thoughts, to women, whatever it may be, then where does that leave you? Dehydrated. And the number one way a man stays in dehydration is you don't know what fills your cup. You don't have access to your own reservoir of infinite potential. Infinite potential that comes from the stream of your thoughts going towards a future that you actually want to live in. You don't have to play this cat and mouse game. You don't have to live in survival. You don't have to use another person's success to diminish your own. Quiet confidence just means you're reassured within yourself. And a man who has assurance over who he is has granted himself privilege of feeling comfortable in his own skin and not like he doesn't belong. See, a lot of men who are loud and arrogant, there's a part within that man who feels like he has to stand out in order to be liked by other people. But your constant need for other people's acceptance over you rejects yourself in the doing of that. So drop it. Drop the things you do to get other people's attention. Drop the things you do to be liked or perceived in a certain way. And stay in your own lane. Focus on the here and now. Be within the here and now. Own your throne. And you will see that light magnetized to you, as well as situations, circumstances, women, in a way that's effortless, because the energy you're emitting is allowing other people to pick up on your worth in silence. And if you can absorb this and apply it to your life, you will see change. rapidly, not just within the outside world shifting, but your energy levels. And actually, what matters to you? The things that we prioritize in our life usually don't actually matter in the long term. You don't need to be the loudest in the room or the one with all the flashy things. The man who stands out today is one who can sit back and observe other people, allow other people to talk, allow other people to share, gift a person presence, and you will see your value increase because you're no longer playing in a narrative that makes you prove your value based on the things you do. Stop doing and start receiving. And this will get you farther than the men playing all these games. So if you guys liked today's video and it assisted you, and if you guys are wanting any further assistance, I do offer one-on-one coaching where you and I can work together to up level, get confident, and really claim your throne. So my coaching email will be linked down below, and I would love to hear from you guys. And without further ado, give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.